Hello, everybody. This is going to be the introduction to my channel, Heterodox Marxism. Most of you would already know me as either ultra dogmatic or ultra melodramatic. With the Panacoic PFP where he's wearing the kufi, and in the background he's in space, or with the Bukharin PFP where he's wearing the Nixon hat and there's the picture of the Schmitzka in the background. But this is going to be my YouTube outlet for the content which I plan on creating. I will not lie, I did have a script or whatever that I did initially plan to go through, and basically in that script I was like giving like a rundown of why I picked the name that I picked, why I picked heterodox Marxism. I was gonna give a rundown of what I believed in, and I was gonna have this profound discussion about the state of Marxism and stuff like that. And then I was like, yeah, man, fuck that shit. I ain't doing all that. So I'm just giving you this quick little video where I'm just gonna explain what I plan to do in this channel. If you know who I am, you know who I am. I don't gotta say that shit again. Niggas already know. But yeah, so basically what I expect to do with this channel is to delve into the historical aspect of Marxism and the communist movement as a whole. So that includes even the anarchists and the syndicalists. But I'm mainly going to focus on the Marxists because that's what I identify as, and that's what I care about the most. What you should expect to see from me are biographical videos on various labor leaders, Marxists, communists, anarchists, videos on people like Sen Katayama, Georgy Pyatakov, definitely not on the more known people. Don't expect to see a biography on like Trotsky or Stalin, but you would get something on someone like J.P. Lovestone or hell, even Nikolai Bukharin, especially Bukharin, because he isn't as spoken about as much as like Trotsky, Lenin, Stalin. Definitely stuff on people like Panacoic, various founders and leaders of communist parties around the world, like Boris Souverin in France, Paul Levi in Germany, probably Rosa Luxemburg, and I would talk about Zef Höglund in Sweden as well. So expect those sorts of videos, which are going to be like biographies. I think I'll call that series like Communist Profiles, where I talk about individuals and their ideas and their contribution to the movement. For a similar page that does something like that, there's a YouTube channel on here called like Spartan something, and he does videos, but instead of it being on like specifically communist, he does it on what he considers to be like wacky political figures. So think like Yaki, the Red Brown Alliance guy. He has a video on JP Lovestone, and he also has videos on like Boris Savinkov and Tukhachevsky. For me, you might see something on like Tukhachevsky. Well, not for me, but like you wouldn't see on stuff on someone like Savinkov, who was a SR. I'm gonna focus on communists or like communist adjacent people. I'd also want to talk about the history of communist movements in various countries, especially like the countries that no one really like talks about, like Laos, Yemen, definitely Iran, because I think Iran is a really interesting case, especially since I've spoken to Mansour Hekmat's wife before. In fact, I have her email, so I could really talk to her right now if I wanted to. Definitely like countries like Sudan, Cuba, countries where the communist movement isn't as known as like the communist movement in Germany or Russia or England. I am going to speak about Western Europe, but for me, the lesser known people the lesser known things, the unknown, the unspoken. That's what I derive great interest from. So if it's a place that you haven't heard of, thought about, or have seen anything about, that's what you should expect me to be talking about. In fact, I might go in ABC order. I might start with Algeria and end with Zanzibar, or I think it's actually Zimbabwe if it's an ABC order. Definitely expect more of a history thing rather than like a theoretical thing. You're probably not gonna get videos from me like what is use value and what is like exchange value, or like shit like what is alienation, stuff like that. I don't really care to explain the theory to people because I really feel like people should read it themselves rather than have someone else explain it to them. Also, I would say don't expect any sort of celebrity from me. With this page, I would definitely like to grow a community, but not really a community of followers, people who consider themselves like fans of heterodox Marxism, but rather people who consider themselves fans of Marxist history, people who are interested in in um in communist history as a whole. I don't want people I don't want like to have like a Discord or a community, or like people who like appeal to me as like this like great Marxist YouTuber celebrity. Don't expect me to be like a new like Hakeem or like a Ugopnik. Definitely not like a Vosh or a Hassan. I don't expect to show my face. The people who have seen my face, you know what I look like. But I don't want to be like, put on the map. I want to do my own thing and mind my business. Just like how I am with my posts on Instagram, I just post and go about my day. And that's essentially what I'm going to do with my videos. I'm just going to post and go on my way. I don't have much interest connecting with other people. I don't care for that. I just want to do my research, present it, and see if it is accepted. But that's basically what you should expect from my channel. I have already finished the script for my first video, which technically is also an introduction, which is going to serve as an introduction to my second video. And I'm still determining how exactly I'm going to format my videos. I'm learning how to use the app. I refuse to pay for the premium version too, so I'm just going to have to use whatever tools are available for me. I'm still navigating my way through it, but I'm also trying to determine if I want to add elements of humor into my videos, because I've thought about it, and I'm not sure if I want to keep it purely educational or if I want to make jokes. Like, I remember at one point I had an idea where I was gonna make like a history of the Russian Revolution, but I was gonna like make all I was gonna make everyone like trap oriented, and I was gonna like edit them to look like they listen to like underground rap music. Like, I was gonna have names like Joe Ballin and like Leon Shiesty, shit like that. But I don't know if I have the desire to to do that. So I think I'm going to determine still further how this channel will progress, and you'll see that for yourselves. And I hope that at some point my videos do spark more interest in the history of the communist movement as a whole, and that you gain a lot from them. Thank you.